Royal Court Young Playwrights Award. This is the second in a series of 6 videos taking you through the process of writing your play. In this video, Tife Kusoro is going to talk to you about creating characters and help you to create 2 of your own. By the end of this session, you should have created 2 key characters and written a scene in between them. This is a workshop, so there are going to be exercises to do. You're probably going to want to have a notebook and a pen or a device of some kind. For each exercise, press pause until you're done. We've suggested a length of time that you might want to pause for, but in practice, of course, it's completely up to you. If you're in a group, you might want to discuss it. If you're on your own, you might want to just press on. If you keep the pauses going for as long as we suggested, the whole thing should take about 45 minutes. Remember, there is no right or wrong when it comes to writing a play. Just have faith in the stories you're trying to tell and enjoy yourself.
Hi, my name is Tife, and today I'm going to take you through a session on creating characters. Characters are the heart of any play. Interesting characters can keep us engaged with the play. Characters that contrast with each other create interesting situations, and characters that have conflict help us build a story. For example, in a play like Romeo and Juliet, even though the story is about 2 families at war with each other, it's actually the characters Romeo and Juliet and their star-crossed love that really spark the story. So if you're unsure of where to start your play or what it's even about, it can be really useful to start with the characters. So we're going to create some characters. So for our first exercise, we're going to start with creating a character profile. And we're going to start by building the initial parts of our character. So these are based on 3 things. The first thing is their external traits. So this can be what they look like, their age, how they move and how they talk. And then the next thing is their internal traits, which is their desires, their flaws, what motivates them, and maybe some of their deepest fears. And the last thing is their backstory, which is what happened to them in the past and how that affects them now. Knowing these things about your character can really help to make them feel real. In this exercise, we're going to spend 10 minutes creating a character profile based on some prompts. You're going to pause the video and spend some time writing down your answers. If you finish early, or if you feel like it, you can go ahead and do the same thing again, but this time for a different character. So here are the questions. What's their name, age, and gender? What do they look like? How do they speak? What's a key personality trait that they have? What's a key flaw that they have? What's their deepest desire? What's a defining event from their past? For our next exercise, using the character profiles you created in the last exercise, try writing a monologue in the voice of your character. In this monologue, your character is going to describe their daily life in detail. Make it specific. What's their routine? What challenges do they face at home, school, work, in their friendships and relationships? What do they do to get through the day? When you're writing, think about how your character speaks. Are they a joker? Are they really aggressive? Are they an oversharer? Pause the video, take 10 minutes, and write all this down. In this exercise, we're going to think about the unseen parts of our character. These are the parts that they might not really share with anyone else. Thinking about these things can really help us build our character into someone that might feel a bit more unexpected or interesting. So, in this exercise, we're going to spend 10 minutes writing a journal entry in the voice of our character. I want you to think about the following things. 1, what parts of their personality do they keep secret from everyone else? Is it a deep fear, a hidden talent? Why do they keep it a secret? 2, what dreams or desires do they have that they've never shared? 3, what are some of their insecurities? Is it their appearance? Is it how clever they are? What do they do to cover this up? Pause the video and spend 10 minutes writing all of this down. As I mentioned in the introduction, conflict between characters is what creates a story. So now that we know in detail who our character is, we're going to put them in a situation with another character and see what conflict we can create. In this exercise, you're going to write a short scene between the character you've created in detail and another character. Now, this other character can be one that you've picked up from the previous character profile exercise, or it can be someone completely different. There are 3 components to creating a conflict scene between 2 characters. 1, what's their relationship? Are they friends, family, colleagues? 2, where are they? Is it a car journey, detention, lunch? And 3, what's the conflict? The conflict means your character has to want something that the other character is stopping them from getting. I'm going to give you an example of this from Romeo and Juliet. So in the play, there's a scene where Tybalt challenges Romeo to a duel. Their relationship is that they are enemies from warring families. The location is a public square. And the conflict is that Tybalt wants to fight Romeo, but Romeo refuses to fight. So pause the video and spend whatever time you've got left creating a scene like this between your character and another character. Remember, really think about what they're saying and what they're doing. So now we've worked on the basis of creating characters. Hopefully now you should have at least one character that has some desires, flaws, and conflict. Now you can take this character and begin putting them in interesting situations that might create a story. So I hope you're proud of the writing that you've done, and yeah, keep writing.